Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Leo Guidance Time, and welcome to the speaker card reading. So today's speaker card reading will be all about what are your strengths. I'm intending that these messages are only going to be empowering and opening your self-confidence a little bit more and making you realize the things that you already know but maybe you haven't been giving yourself enough credit for. So whenever you're ready, you can do your pile selection. I will do the live shuffling and I will use also these cards, the life purpose cards, but this is going to be group number 1. How could I forget your name? Yes, this is going to be group number 1. And when you remember its name, you can let me know down in the comments. And this is going to be group number 2 with the red jasper. And this is going to be group number 3 with the amethyst on it. So whenever you're ready, you can go to the timestamps down in the description box, and then I'm going to see you there. But if you need more time, you can always pause the video, and let's see you in your pile. Hello group number 1, welcome to your reading. So before I start with your reading, I would like to share with you what I felt quickly during your meditation. It was like a very fast message. I heard that first of all, it's not the end of the road yet, so good days are ahead. And you know the phrase that if it's not the best part, it's not done yet. So it's that kind of an energy. So I'm so excited to do this reading. I haven't done it before, a reading like this. So my intention is that the messages are going to be empowering, and we already have Knight of Swords in reverse. I will keep this one actually. So I'm asking right now, group number 1, what are your strengths? The parts that you already know, realize, or the things that you might need to hear, as well as an encouragement or any other messages that your guides would like you to hear right now. We're starting with a Knight of Swords in reverse. I believe that you might have this maybe. I'm hearing like haphazard, but like a little bit of like a very passionate nature. I don't know how much you're showing it to the other people, but I'm sensing that you guys can get excited quite easily. I don't know, maybe like at the later stage of your lives, you learn to also a little bit control it maybe, and be more grounded and centered. Let's say when you get upset, angry, excited, happy, so you might be showing it a little bit less and more moderate about it. But I'm seeing that you might be quite critical of yourself in general, and also about this one. So I feel that you have this quite beautiful like qualities about you that you have been suppressing, like your passion and excitement is one of them. Maybe you have been, I'm going to get clarifications, but maybe you have been judging yourself about the areas or the things that you were getting excited about, you were getting passionate about. If you have been raised up in an environment that you were always like, criticized and not acknowledged, or it was a little bit unpredictable, that might be a bit like a coping mechanism that was also like coming from there. But I'm seeing that like a little bit of like a negative self-talk that might have been like happening a lot, especially in the early teenage years as well. I'm not sure if that's still like ongoing thing. I'm getting the vibe that it's like already under progress. This is already something you have been working on, but they just want to highlight that those qualities that you were trying to suppress are actually the things that are making you unique, and they are actually the things your guides are like enhancing and encouraging you to show up more, embrace it more. Yeah, there is like some issue about like not trusting your intuition. Maybe you always think that I don't know, like, have you tried to suppress your emotions, at an early age? Maybe you were trying to be forcefully on your masculine energy and not embracing so much of the feminine energy. Yeah, I'm just mostly getting the vibes around the emotions. Sorry, I needed to take a sip of water. But yeah, I'm just like getting mostly the energy of like someone trying to suppress their emotions. Maybe you grew up in an environment that the emotions were not acknowledged, or they were criticized, or they were not welcome. But I'm gonna get more dive deep into it. But like whatever that thing that you were shamed, I feel this is actually the thing your guys are kind of like a screaming out loud, and maybe keep bringing up into your plate for you to embrace it, for you to show it to the world. We have Eight of Pentacles in here. I don't know if you guys have been already like work, work, work. Is that like a masculine energy in the reverse position again and not get acknowledged? Not get acknowledged, and at the same time I don't think that you're looking out for external validation as well. Like it is past that point. And also you have this thing that maybe you don't know when to stop. Like your guys would like you to actually embrace the current moment, relaxing without feeling guilty, without needing to do things all the time. It turns out to be more of like guidance message rather than your strengths. Let me try to see. I'm just hearing, like, for some reason I'm focused on this like little city. So the thing is that I'm sensing that the environment you grew up in was not the environment that was, supporting you in the best sense, in the sense that you need it. So I believe that you always had to be your own cheerleader, regardless of if you managed to do that so or not. The thing is that you are very unique. The talents, the passions, the areas you want to work on, the things you want to read, the things you want to talk about, it is different. It is different than the environment you grew up in. It can be your family, it can be friends, it can be the school, it can be the whole country. Doesn't matter. But like where you born into has different standards than what you have, or different passions than what you have. It's kind of like emphasizing the same message I'm feeling, because I'm just focusing on this guy. You can see that he's just working diligently, but he's not happy. Like it's always just like it's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's not like perfectionism energy that I'm getting. But like I'm gonna get clarifications definitely about whatever you want to be keep working on is the thing you are very very good at, because you're an extremely diligent person. But I'm getting the sense that you always keep putting some obstacles on your way. Definitely I'm not disregarding any other external delays, factors, other like people, like they can definitely be at the picture. Like I'm seeing the biggest like opposite of cheerleader, the biggest discourager, if that's a word, of like for yourself as you basically. Can we get a clarification for the Eight of Pentacles, please? In reverse. Why it's there for group number one, strength? What do you want to highlight? Oh, quite many. There's like a little timeline in here. Definitely, I'm seeing that you grew up in an environment that the people were stuck. People were stuck in their own cycles, and they were just basically fighting over the same thing all over again. And basically, you didn't want to entertain that one, but you were feeling quite like stuck in the energy with the sun in reverse in here. Like the death is like, I'm gonna say no to it. Maybe you moved away from that place. But the thing is that still you are under this progress of trying to find your passion and trusting yourself. But we have this Knight of Wands in reverse, clarifying the Eight of Pentacles in here. We have too much of reversals. It never bothers me before. So if it's bothering you, it's not a bad thing at all. Knight of Wands in reverse, it's, are you guys in that kind of like energy that I feel like you have a lot of passions? You it's as if that, you start one project and then leave it behind and start another one and leave it behind. It's as if like you have many talents. Not as if, but I'm just sensing that you have a lot of talents in many different areas of your life. And maybe like you're not committing to one thing fully, so your mind might be always in the the runner mode. Maybe you have a little bit of a lack of a focus, but the thing is that you have this beautiful passion and drive. I'm just seeing a lot of, the reverses are telling me that there's a lot of not setbacks, but discouragement, mostly from your side towards what you would like to do. I don't know if you guys also resonating by having an ADHD as well, but Nine of Pentacles, like you guys are quite actually, like you guys are quite intimidating. Let me say that the other people find you intimidating. Like the other people see you as like you figured out everything basically. And I'm seeing that you might be representing yourself a little bit more conserved towards the other people, towards the world, like conserved in a way that you might not want to just show off this like a very passionate, like authentic side of yours all at once to others. Um, so from from 8 to 9, it's like a beautiful progress, but I'm just getting that sense that discontentment, like are you guys like somehow like questioning that? Yeah, I got this. I'm living in this life, or I have this and this, but do I really deserve it? Like, is it good enough? It can be better. Like, this perfectionism, like not feeling happy. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I like, it's not like you have this beautiful energy that you, I believe that whatever you're giving up to giving to other people, which is, I believe that a lot, even it comes to the financial sense, or the safety, or like an ear to listen to them, any kind of support you're just offering and giving to other people for free, you just don't give it to yourself, that I feel. I'm sorry that I really didn't think that this reading is going to turn out to this kind of like a guidance way of a thing, but like I believe that your guides are highlighting that one. But let's see if we're going to get more into the picture. Like, why the. Am I going to get them? No. Why this Knight of Swords in reverse in here? What do you want to say about good number one strength with that one there, guys? Oh, we have even more right now. Okay. We have the Hermit, the Hangman in reverse, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. I'm seeing you guys are... Is it so that you keep like maybe like changing your minds quite like often? And what I was feeling when I was shuffling your cards were that you guys might have been through a lot, like a lot of like difficult experiences, and that might be mostly consisting of relationships, any kind of relationships. But I'm also like feeling that because the heavier part might be around love as well. So I'm just seeing you guys are like constantly upgrading from one chapter, one level to another one, as if you're in an elevator and like the whole building is like hundreds of floors, and like you're always on the go. So like with every relationship you have been upgrading, like you guys are basically pointing out your resilience, your strength, your mental resilience. You are learning a lot. Can you see that for the first time I'm realizing this? I have this deck for months. Like, can you see the star in here? On the Hermit and inside this like candle holder. So That is basically you. That is you. That's your light. That's how you shine. That you're keeping under trapped. The thing is that your guides would like you to shine up. Like you learned a lot until this. Until this point, like all the relationship experiences, like you have been gone for, you learn tons, you have a lot of insight to share with the other people. It's just that you're always just holding yourself back. Maybe like you keep getting this like beautiful insights, the creative sparks are from nowhere, and you're like, yeah, that will be so good to do, and then you don't do it, you don't take an action towards it, you basically talk yourself out of it. Like you're like, no, you're not good enough for that. No, do you even have that much of knowledge? No, other ones might be like having a better like things going on than you. Maybe they have more right to share what they need to share, but it's not you. So there's that kind of like a talk that I'm feeling. Like the hangman and like a reverse energy is like a lot of a stuck energy. You can see that. Like someone is having a hard time to change their point of view. I'm telling you, like one of your strength is like your resilience, that your guides are highly, highly emphasizing in here, and your knowledge. Your knowledge, the insights you gain. You're extremely intuitive person. You have a lot of gifts to share and speak out with the others. And I believe that if you're already resonating with this message, you know what I'm talking about. So please don't hold yourself back. Like, don't talk yourself out of what you would like to say or share with the others. Because this is something you have been working on for quite a while, let me tell you. It's just that the things might not have been going in the direction that you wanted it so. Oh my god, we have Nine of Pentacles and it was coming upwards. And now it's in the reverse position about your strength. Can I pull them a little bit? Yes. Okay, now we have a space for them. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse in here. Are you guys are kind of like in a with the full and reverse with the full, I'm sorry, in the upright position strength, you guys have potential to start your lives over and over and over again. You know that when I'm saying it, it's just that you guys might be changing locations, changing cities, but you're extremely adaptable. So you're not gonna have a hard time to basically fit in this new culture. You're not gonna have a hard time to fit in this new job. You're not gonna have a hard time to start basically, start a conversation with a stranger. Like you are so good at adapting yourself into new environments. It's just because you guys might be travelers, or in your past lives you guys might be travelers as well. I don't see you guys having like one house or one home, or like basically staying in the country you're born in for all of your life. I'm just seeing you guys are basically changing and adapting. Like your soul is ever growing, ever learning. That's why you are meant to shine. You have multiple different skills that I'm intending to get a little bit more into it, hopefully, if your guys let me to. But I believe that you already know about them. This just gets more of like a pep talk for you about the things that you already know. And you know that you just need to trust yourself, because you guys might be a little bit more like on the planning side, a little bit more perfectionist side, a little bit of a more controlling side, but you don't need it that much. First of all, your intuition is highly, highly active. It always guides you. And second of all, you're always going to be provided in your new beginnings, because whenever you listen to your intuition towards doing something and start taking an action towards it, you're gonna always see that things are unfolding for you so easily. Oops. Let's get clarification on this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, please, for group number 1 about their strength. Thank you, Page of Swords. Guys, you are planners. Like you observe, you take an action before basically moving towards what is something. But as I was saying it before, you are always going to be provided. One thing is that you're extremely skillful with your words. Hence, like I believe that you have this deep deep passion and deep knowledge about something that you would like to share, either by writing, either by saying, but by using words in any form, podcast, YouTube channel, song, singing, songwriting, book, whatever is that, public speech. There is something that you're very knowledgeable about, but you're only seeing yourself a little bit of a page. But let me tell you, you're just like you are a king. Like, we don't have any kings in here, but it's just like this humbleness of yours. You're quite empathetic. Like, you very much understand and tap into the emotions of others. And there's this gentle soul of yours that I don't believe that you're taking things even like personally, even if someone hurts you. Like, you always see them, love and bright side in them. You're at the same time very, very logical as well. Like, someone can always trust you. You're extremely organized person, and you don't take steps forward without knowing what's gonna happen next. But I believe that through the mid ages of your life, like after your Saturn return, is it like 28, 29 years after that, you are going to be seeing more of like a changes in your life. And this includes also trusting yourself more and more, and letting more pressure out of your system, of your body as well. Because as I said before, you rise up about all the challenges you've been through. I'm trying to see if we have more message. We have Six of Swords under the bottom of the deck, S in reverse. I'm just like, for some reason, it's not directly related with Six of Swords, but like, you just have this compassion and big heart towards people who have been also like hurt you from the past as well. But let's see. Can I move them a little bit here? Yes. So let's see more group number one about like, what is this that you're like passionate about? I really want to know actually what you're passionate about, but we're gonna get some archetype cards from here to see your strengths more. What are group number one strengths there, guys? What are their strengths? Can you please give us one or two cards? Yes, we have one. Mentor, yes, and that came in reverse. Let's see, light attribute says that passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. Yes, shadow attributes, inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instructions. What I'm feeling is that, like, the fact that that came in a reverse position is because like there is this like basically inability for you to trust yourself and start taking an action towards it more and more, like this the lackness of like confidence that I'm feeling it. But this is definitely what I was saying, like you have a lot of knowledge inside, like with this hermit card here, to meant to be shared with others. I'm just getting the sense that you're holding yourself back. So you are a mentor, like passing on the wisdom and refining students' character. You have such knowledge and such energy and basically impression on others that you don't even realize how powerful your energy, your presence, and words are, that you can be quite impactful on other people's lives. And you are meant to be that impactful in other people's lives as well. Let us get one more card from here. Oh, it's too many. Only one card, please, Spirit. Thank you. Oh my god, we have Lover. Light attributes, great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. Shadow attributes, obsessive passion that harms others, self-destructive devotion. I'm seeing the self-destructive behavior towards yourself, the self-talk, negative self-talk. But I believe that this is something you have been working on. But with the light attribute is that you have such a big heart to share with others. Like, this is so much like go with hand to hand with the mentor, like whatever you want to share, Whatever you're passionate about, it's coming from your heart space. Like it cannot be bad. I mean, you're meant to do that. If you're so passionate about wanting to do something, it is because it's like really like you meant to do that thing. So your guides are saying don't hold yourself back. Like whatever you are feeling, wanting, it is meant for you. Whatever just sparks a light on your soul. And I also believe that there is that special someone in this lifetime for you that is meant for you. Like you say that your soulmate, your partner, your best friend, it is meant to find you, and you're meant to be in that relationship, committed, healthy relationship with them. What strengths that group number one has? Oh my god, this is way too many. What strengths do you want to emphasize for group number one there, guys? What strengths do you want to emphasize for group number one? Are we going to get a card today, please? What strengths do you want to emphasize on group number one? Thank you. I'm going to get one more. Oh, I saw this one. It popped up from the deck when I was shuffling career change. So you're embarking upon a career change that brings you joy and abundance you desire and deserve. I'm just gonna say that follow your heart, because first of all, you're undermining yourself, and also like I believe that you might grow up in environments or surrounded yourself with peoples. Not you did it, but like it happened in a way that there were too much, like, let's say, like undermining people around you. You weren't appreciated as the gem that you are. So right now your soul is basically stepping up into this like beautiful chapter that is going to embrace what is fulfilling your soul. What is like what makes you feel happy is going to be your priority. So this is a new chapter of your life, and this brings some changes, including your career as well. Like whatever you were not feeling, so let's say maybe not enough, not skilled enough, not talented enough, whatever is that, but sparks of passion in your soul, this is what you're going towards. Give us one more card about the strength for group number one, please. Oof. We have too many. Okay, I'm gonna get it. So we have freedom. That tells me that you have too many options to choose. You're free to do whatever you choose to do, and you're always going to be supported, is what I was saying. And there is the let go. So walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. There is something stuck right now with the career change. Your career might not be fulfilling you right now, whatever you're doing or studying. So you are guided to basically let go with the flow and start doing more of the things that are fulfilling your soul, creating like time for it, like consciously. Again, your life purpose fully supports you. I was just telling it again and again. Basically, we got this let go, freedom, and support cards, but like they're all telling the same thing, like you're fully supported. You have all the freedom to choose wherever you want to go. We're going to support you. If you want to let go of something, do that. So we are going to support you. And study. Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So the thing is that you have this immense amount of knowledge. Like there is this like specific areas that you feel so much called to read, learn, research. So it is the area that you're very passionate about. And I also believe that you have a talent to like teach others, basically to tell the things you know to others in a way that they can actually comprehend, understand. It's going to speak to them. It's not going to be just like a tradition. Oh, so boring. It was a so boring class. I just barely kept my eyes open. No, I mean, like, the people would like to be, want to hear from you, gonna create time for it. But whatever is that, seriously, your guides are not telling me much because I believe that you know it, so you know what I'm talking about. But group number one, this is all I got for you. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was resonating. Please, like, I will appreciate if you let me know down in the comments, like, how was it for you? I hope that gave you some insight and inspiration as well. But if you liked the reading, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. But I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your week. Hope to see you next time. Until then, take care of yourselves and bye bye. Hello, group number two. Welcome to your reading. So, before I start with your reading, I would like to share with you what I felt when I was meditating for you. Gosh, I love the messages. I was hearing that, like, how is it? Wait, like assertive, attractive, confidence, intimidating. Like people look up to you. There is that confidence again in you. And I was also like getting the song from Sia, Never Give Up. So it was that kind of like an energy that maybe you know the song or you want to listen, but um, I believe that if you listen to song from Sia, Never Give Up, it's going to resonate with you a lot because I believe that there might have been many like occasions in your life and like all the time when you hit the ground, you just get back up and you never give up. Like this is one of the lyrics of the song as much as I remember. But I'm so intrigued. Let's see what number two. What are your strengths? What your spirit guys would like to tell? We have chariot in reverse. I'm not sure, Shad. Oh, I saw the three of cups in here. I'm gonna put the chariot back in the deck. And okay, we have knight of swords. Let's see. With the chariot in reverse, I'm just saying that you guys, when you just take an action towards something, you are already planned for it, like you take steps towards something that you know it is going to pay off, it's going to work out. So you don't do, let's say, like stupidly risky investments or something. So even if like on the surface it might seem like you guys might have been taking a risk from the point of view of others, it is actually very calculated. I'm seeing you guys are being very like how does it called, like I can't find the words with you guys right now. Analytical, yes. So you're calculated, you're analytical, but it is like you are aware of the skills that you're talented about. You might be very good at math as well. You had this a sharp mind that I feel, and you're life of the party at the same time. You're quite straight about, and also you're quite straight about pointing out the other people's wrongs. So you have very like clear boundaries. Sometimes like people might perceive you as like sharp mouthed, if that's a word, but you got me, I believe. But I mean, like, you don't let other people's opinions affect you, literally. It's very empowered energy. You're very much like goal oriented, goal driven, success driven. And you always got success. Ten of Swords. I can't wait to get clarification for this Ten of Swords. I believe again the same thing. You have been through. Can you see the amount of swords on his back? Like you have been let down many times, I believe, by the circumstances, by the people. Like many different colors, many different occasions. Maybe like I like kind of saying that the same shit, but with different colors. So like, but you never give up. Like you have this like this is your strength, like your resilience, and like how much you basically motivate yourself and the faith you have in yourself. This is such an amazing thing, the confidence, the faith. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, basically that like every time the situations you might have been in the past, the others might have perceived as like this time they can't get back from it, but every time, every single time you turn the wheel in your own like favor. This is an amazingly empowered energy. Like I should be tired right now, but I'm tired. But I'm getting this like such an energy, beautiful vibe from you. Your energy, that confidence, it gives me confidence. My voice is a little bit louder right now. This is a good bossy energy. I love it. And you know that, yeah, I'm seeing it that there might be some talks from the past, from the past people about you, how much you're shining, how much you're successing, like how diligent you are. They might be comparing themselves to you. But even if you know it, like it's like to you, okay, so what? Kind of like an energy. Oh my God. So, can you please tell me more about this dinosaur spirit? What do you want to emphasize in here about group number two strength with this dinosaurs? Wow. And we have nine of swords. You know that you don't show people your weaknesses. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, definitely. Like there were too many times that you might be thinking that maybe you missed an opportunity, something went wrong, something went in a way that it shouldn't have happened. Like because you always calculate, you always like you always have a plan, like even if like the things went terribly wrong and then you find yourself at a position for a minute that so what, like what's gonna happen now, you did not give up, you created an opportunity out from the things that could have basically like take you down. Maybe it could have just make other people even like happy for a second, because like apparently if someone is just feeling better about someone's failure, it definitely indicates that there is something that they definitely need to work on themselves, and this happiness is not going to be like long term for them, for God's sakes, no. But I believe that also the environment, like you're also like quite perceptive about people. I believe that you might have met with many different types of people throughout your life, so it's just that the people, it's like you kind of got their intentions, you kind of like met with most types of people. Maybe it's not like a good way of saying it, because like we are all unique and different, but you had this like ability to read people, their intentions. And also I'm hearing this like a quite good managerial, like also like quality that you can understand people's strengths and weaknesses and how to utilize them for the best, for their best, if this is for your best as well, and also yeah, for the best as well. Basically, this is such a beautiful energy. You learn every time. Every time you get a failure, you learn from it. Yeah, you don't keep yourself stuck in an environment when you feel that you're not appreciated. You always just create an opportunity for yourself, basically. You don't get lost in this like a pity mindset or get victimized by the conditions. What's that Knight of Swords for? I haven't talked about it much more. Yeah, it's like this is that witty energy, like a sharp with your mind. It's quite sarcastic. I'm like go for the thrill kind of an energy. You can be quite serious at work, but whenever you can be quite serious at work, but like when you're with the people that you actually love, that like outside of the work, etc., you might be a quite different character. No, you might be too serious at work, but outside, like the jokes that you're doing, the hobbies that you're doing, I'm hearing like bungee jumping, like this adrenaline junkie. Those stuff might be really those stuff. I'm that far away from those stuff, but those stuff might be really, really actually intriguing for you. Like you love it, you love the adrenaline. So yeah, such a beautiful, beautiful, like authentic balance actually. So what's the Knight of Swords for spirit? What do you want to say more about group number two strength? This is too much. Do you want me to take that? Oh, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Guys, you don't keep yourself stuck. You have this passion for life. You have this attitude that I'm gonna come to life for once, you know. I'm not gonna spend my life for 9 to 5. I don't see you guys are just being quite happy about like this traditional regular 9 to 5, kind of like a cycle of a job, you know. Wake up early, go to job for 8 hours, trying to bear with the job, get off the job, you don't have any energy to do anything, and then you repeat the same cycle again, and you barely earn money that you deserve, so you cannot do the fun stuff. Or maybe the fun stuff are not meant to be. No, no, you are definitely not that person. I mean, you are the one who's going to encourage other people to, get out from this like a stuck mindset, or the stuck world, the stuck routine, the routine that they're in. Like, you're quite inventive, with your ideas, with the energy you bring out to the table, with the words you're using. Sorry, you're always on the go. I love this energy. And you make quite good money, but you're not stingy with it. You did not make good money just because you were not spending. And no, like, you have strategies, you use your mind, you create opportunities for it, but you also know when to spend, and you love to spend as well. Also, you don't hold on to heartbreaks. Whenever something hurt you, something or someone didn't end up in a way that you wanted, you can quickly move on from it, because you have this beautiful self confidence and self respect yourself, first of all. I love your energy. Thank you so much for sharing it with me. Let's see group number 2. What's that like 3 of Cups is for? Your life of the party. People love your energy, love your company. Like, they love your jokes, they love your wit. You have this beautiful style as well. You're quite attractive. Like, however you're dressing yourself is quite like, I don't know, it's quite unique. Even if it's not unique, it fits you so well that people love to see it. Ooh, Tower in reverse. Wow. Okay. Exciting messages. So I'm hearing whenever you come into an environment, you basically shake up the aura and energy a little bit. And people are actually like, at first, I guess they're very much shocked by it, and they might be quite resistant. So you might trigger people a lot, especially the new people that you come into contact with. So they might get triggered, like their pain buddies, let's say, might get triggered a lot with your presence. Like, even the slightest things, like the clothes you wear might just basically I don't know, awaken some jealousy in someone. Or let's say the confidence you have might bother another one, because they are lacking of it. Like, it is deep down what they wish to have, but they just don't have this confidence yet, or the awareness yet. So I'm feeling that, like, basically you outstand from the crowds, and that might shook up people. They got used to it, definitely. Like, your friends know you. Your friends know that you never basically keep your words to yourself if you really feel something, and most of the time you have the strong feelings and you trust yourself. So you find like nothing wrong about speaking your own mind. But it might shake up people, but you don't care about it. But your friends, the real ones, they know you, they love it, they stick with you, even if you might have some, like, let's say, disagreements sometimes. They love you as who you are. And also, I'm hearing that you, like, at your workplace, like whatever work you're doing, you're very, very friendly, and you don't afraid to stand up for authority. If there is something like very traditional, or for a long time it has been in the workplace or school, like a rule, tradition, if that doesn't make sense to you, you don't afraid to speak up for it. You basically brought it up to everyone's attention, and you stick up with it. You're not flaky about your opinions. Amazing energy is that. Wow. And you're always open to learning and trying different things. You don't stuck with one place again. You might be traveling a lot too. And you don't afraid to also, like, let's say, do something different or change your life in a sense. Yeah, and as I said, we have full. Yes, definitely. You might have, yeah, you might have this hesitancies from time to time, like your barriers. But like, I'm just seeing that you guys never give up. Let's see, like, what archetypes they want to highlight in here. What are your strengths group number two? What the spirit wants to talk about more about your strengths. They just want me to tell you that this is your time. Just relax, soak it in, take all the compliments. Beggar. Light attributes. Confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival. Awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. Okay, shadow attribute. Dependence on others to exclusion of effort. This is what I was saying, that like you don't like basically keep things to yourself just because you're afraid of authority or something. You confront empowerment at the level of physical survival. Awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. This energy of you that you're shaking up in other people is is coming from your energetic field. It's coming from who you are, basically, that you don't need to do anything like extra for it, to be it. Like this there is this like a gentle aura of yours that actually care about people, but you're very selective about who you let into your cycle, especially the closed cycle. So you had this like a beautiful, actually, compassion and self-esteem that we have been definitely talking about, this confidence in here. You're not like, I believe that the other people, like especially people that don't know you or the strangers, their first impression is like, oh, like they're so high about sky, like they might be a snob, or I don't know, like they think that they're better than everyone else. But this is definitely a reflection of their own selves. Like they are intimidated by you, strangers, the new people. They are. This is what I was saying at the beginning. But when the people who actually knows you, when they get a chance, if they're lucky enough to get a chance to get to know you, real you, oh my God, like the compassion that you have for them, like this gentle energy and the vibration that you're extending for them, like I'm hearing the lengths you can go for the other ones. I'm just focusing on this like image in here that like she looks like, she might be sick and like having a bad day. She got a tea and like and under the blankets, and you're the friend, just gonna come up to the door after just like sending a text message like, hey, you're home? And they're like, yeah. And you just ring the bell, with a cup of soup or like a nice, I don't know, warm beverage and like something cozy that's gonna cheer them up. It's such a beautiful energy there. What else, spirits? What else do you want to highlight about group number two, strengths? We got one in here. We have Messiah. Light attributes, serving humanity with humility. We have two humility in here. Exaggerating beliefs is a shadow attribute. Exaggerated belief that you're the only means through which a cause can succeed. I'm just like focusing on this more of so like the humility side. I believe that you guys have this like extra self-confidence, which is very beautiful in you. And this thing about like means exaggerated belief that you're the only one, like which can cause a success, is like, I believe, mostly how people perceive you at first. So it's like a very much hand-to-hand messages going on in here. Like you are serving by just being you to the humanity, to the people around you. Oh, such beautiful messages. What else do we have, Spirit? Like, what are the strengths for group number 2? What else you want to highlight? Ooh, we have crystals. Your connection to crystals and gemstones that channel for healing energy. So you might be into crystals already. You might be quite knowledgeable about them. You know how to use them, or maybe like you're also doing some spiritual rituals around the moon cycles, etc. You know how to channel their energy. You might be also like incorporating crystals in your work as well. What else you want to highlight about group number 2? Oh, justice, definitely. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. Definitely, you are not afraid of talking to authorities who are literally doing wrong or doing unjust or unjust. Like that actually, touches a nerve in your body that you just can't get it. No, you can't understand it. Like the ego, like falling into the ego, that false ego, and also giving it up to the authority, your power away. Like you have some couple of triggers like this that you cannot basically stand seeing people acting in that way, or even just obeying just because they're afraid of change. So you're there to bring change, definitely. Oh my god, such beautiful energies. Let me get one more card for group number 2, please. About their strength. Ooh, aye. We have environmentalism. Oh, you are an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. You guys might resonate by being an earth angel, if you know the term or not. If you don't know, you can always search for it. There are beautiful videos on YouTube or many places to read about from Google as well. You can easily do that. Earth angel is basically being here on earth at this time to serve for humanity. As I was saying before, they can do it in multiple ways, but even like their vibration, their energy, their presence is very much enough for the others to get affected by it. If you resonate by just triggering multiple people, it is just because that you awaken something within them, and that was meant to happen. I just can't get enough of just focusing how, vibrant she is and how happy she is. I mean, you always had this kind of like a vibe, like everything is gonna be okay. I believe that not many people saw you in a low mode because you don't let it happen. Like you had this inner child, you had this beautiful energy and connection with your inner child. Either you had it from the beginning or you healed a lot, but I'm just sensing that your inner child is very grateful for you and everything you did and everything you're doing and you will do. And I'm just getting a message that you just want to get some messages from your higher self as well. If you have an intending to, get some messages, a reading from someone, or pick a card reading, like message from higher self, that is just a message. And amethyst might be quite like significant for you as well, with the crystal and justice all in the purple colors. And we have amethyst here as well. So if you already don't have it, you might think about having it, meditate on it, or keeping it around you if you already have it. But this is all I got for you, group number 2. I would love to hear from you down in the comments, your experiences, and please give it a thumbs up to the video. I really appreciate it if you like it so. But I hope that the messages were empowering and bring some clarity and encouragement. Yay! And yeah, I'm just hoping to see you next time and wishing you an amazing rest of your week. And until see you next time, take care of yourselves and bye bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. So, before I start with your reading, I would like to share with you what I felt with your meditation. It was so calming, actually. I'm in a very calm energy right now. I love your energy. I heard multiple beautiful things. I heard like inner beauty, magnetic energy that people are drawn to you. Like I feel like you have such a beautiful heart and you actually want to conquer the world. Like you might be always like maybe even on the go, but like you're kind of, let's say, sucker for knowledge, especially in the areas that you're passionate about. You would love to read and learn, and like a learning is what keeps you motivated. I don't feel like you guys are someone who could just work the same thing from 9 to 5. You will get easily bored and your life energy will get sucked out from your basically source, that I feel. So you're quite innovative and creative people. At the same time, your inner peace is your utmost treasure, that I feel. Maybe you guys have struggled with it when you were very young or in your early years. Or if you haven't, still at a stage that you're quite like satisfied. You guys are encouraging you and acknowledging all the beautiful work you have been doing, but at the same time, they are telling you that you are going to reach at that state that you would like, because if you can imagine it, if you know that you want something, this is already within your reach. But let's dive deep and jump into reading group number 3. I'm quite excited about this reading. So, what are group number 3 strengths there, guys, angels, and higher self? And I'm intending that this reading is going to be only empowering for you. So let's see what. Oof! Oh my God! Okay. I never had this kind of like a thing before. Okay. What are your strengths, group number 3? Okay, we already have 4 cards in here. Okay. The way how the cards came, it is like you guys have such like either your guys, that I mostly feel that they are very much like upfront with you. They don't have any time to joke around, or you might have quite of a big mission to basically accomplish. So it feels like maybe you always have to be on the go and you don't have time to have a rest or something. Let me arrange my position just a little bit. Sorry for the camera shaking. But yeah, it's like we did not have any time to lose when starting the reading, literally. So all cards that came nearly. I'm gonna get clarifications. I feel that you might be currently struggling with something that are coming up to the surface for you to release. So you're a little bit in the juggling mode with the moon and the 2 of Pentacles in here. But let's get clarification for Page of Swords, please. Oof. Seriously, guys, I never had like cards jumping out like this. I believe that you guys are quite, I'll get them like this. So you guys are quite guarantee yourselves before doing any kind of changes. Actually, that might be a part that you might want to even improve, because let me get them like this. It's even something you might want to improve, because sometimes you're too much got stuck on the details that you might lose focus, or you might lose the focus or the track or the reason why you have even started it at the first place. I don't know if you guys are currently a little bit feeling stressed or anxious as well, but if that is so, I don't feel like this is your regular energy or like a normal operating point, let's say. These cards are jumping out very, very much. I'll pull them a little bit in here. Also, you guys are quite fast forward whenever like you have, especially recently, I feel, after working on yourself, whenever like something is bothering you, like mentally, you are quick to realize it as well. so quick to move on from it. However, you have a potential to visit it back again and question yourself, especially if you have been being clear and sharp about your boundaries. You might have a potential to question yourself. Were you too harsh with the people, etc.? You have such a genuine heart that I'm really feeling. I'm gonna get one more clarification in here. I feel that you are very intuitive. Pisces might be dominant in your charts, but you have this point of view to question yourself and your intuition. Like you don't trust yourself. Maybe this is what you have been told from your childhood too, not to trust yourself, or people were always questioning you, your intentions, how you're doing things. But let's start with the Page of Swords in here. Nine of Cups in reverse and the Sun in the reverse is just like clarifying it. You have such a sharp mind. You are an excellent observer. So you people, when you group number three start doing something, it is because you already related it. It's already because you thought about many different ways of like how things go wrong, how things could improve in that sense. So you already have plans. So when you do something, when you deliver something, when you just provide a service, or when you went to an exam, so you're always prepared, like you are always behind your work. That's the thing. But I'm feeling that this actually deprives you, like you're trying to control things more so than you should have been doing. There is this perfectionism vibes that I'm getting it from, because I feel that you have this such a beautiful creative urge and energy to put yourself out there. However, you are literally kind of blocking your way, and you guys literally don't want me to sugarcoat anything right now. So I'll be very direct with the things I'm saying. Sorry for from now on, just a little trigger warning. But what I'm saying is that you guys are your worst friend, let's say. When your friends needs help, you're always there. You always offer help. You could even go to like a higher extent that people won't even think about. However, when it comes to you, you just give you the least piece, the last piece that is left from your very drained energy. With the Nine of Cups in reverse, like something is definitely feeling a little bit lacked, and it just feels like because you have been doing the same cycle over and over again. Page of Swords is not an energy that takes an action right away. It's an observer energy. But with the clarification cards that I'm seeing is that your soul is yearning to express itself in whichever way you would like. It is going to be fulfilling you, and you know this, but it is predominant with the words. It can be speaking, it can be writing, it can be singing, podcast, a YouTube channel, what else that the words are very like heavily dominant. But you are very good with how you use the words, and it's more effective. Your words are even more effective than your actions. I was hearing when I was meditating as well. That's a little bit like contradictory, but your words are definitely powerful. That's the message there. But you just need to get rest, take a risk. I'm sorry. So whatever is a risk for you, whatever is unfamiliar to you, your guys just would like you to go for it. And with the moon in here in reverse, Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups in reverse, you might have this wound that the things that you love are gonna somehow taken away from you. Like whenever you're feeling the utmost joy and happiness, and oh, everything is going so nice, you might have this inner voice keep coming up and telling that, is it? Or is the past is going to repeat itself? That might be heavily under relationships. Doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship, but it might very well be heavily under romantic part as well. but it includes any kind of soulmates. I believe you guys might have too much like karmic partners and like a cycles that you had to basically round up and close up during this lifetime, which is very heavy on your soul. But your guys would like you to know that this gave you like a lot of experience and knowledge that you are actually ready to release it. Like Scorpio season might be actually also important for you. We don't have the Scorpio card, that card in here, but like I'm just like getting this vibe. You might be a water sign as well, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, but you're highly intuitive, but you question your intuition, or the partner or the people you invite into your environment that were attracted to you were actually make you question yourself, especially about the parts that you were passionate about. Maybe you never felt appreciated, and especially whenever it comes to things that you're naturally talented with, you guys might need somehow of an encouragement and to go kind of like a thing. But I believe that you just receive just the opposite thing of that support. People were a little bit, I believe that people were getting this beautiful energy. You were putting it out there, but they were receiving it as a threat. Either they haven't understood it, or they might like subconsciously feel this threat, the beauty, because they cannot handle what you were gonna bring out to the table. With the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands in reverse, this is the energy I was mentioning, that whenever something is bothering you, you're quick to get out of your head and move forward very fast with the Knight of Wands energy. Like you have this beautiful stamina, like also like in terms of your physical body, you're very attractive, but at the same time, you have this mental strength and a sharpness that your guys really would like you to not undermine it, please. And I'm just like focusing on one physical property of yours, that maybe you have like features that your legs, your thighs might be like I don't want to say thick in a bad sense. If you have this like a body, let's say consciousness or awareness more than it should, because I know that I have, so I'm trying to be careful. But like it is like so attractive to others, your body shape, but there are some certain parts, including your lower body, that I feel mostly that you're so self-conscious that you always had to, cheer yourself up that there is nothing wrong with it. There is nothing wrong with it. Oh, sorry. So, with the King of Wands with the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands in reverse in here, I feel that you were so good with mediating. More than ideal situations, like especially if it's at work, especially like if you're dealing with someone who are a little bit in an elevated position than yours, but you're not liking how they treat, you're not liking where they are at life, like in terms of their mental space. Let's say that they're too much in their ego, and they're misusing their power, and they're not empathetic. They might be in a management position, but they shouldn't be, so you have everything that you need to basically mediate these situations. Like you're an excellent mediator. Like you can use your words in an amazing sense that you're not gonna hurt those people, but at the same time you're gonna make them aware that what they're doing is not acceptable, and like there is no consequences that could return back to you about that, if that makes sense. At the same time, I'm getting this like self-doubt energy is the second message in here, that whenever you move on from something, you can do it quite quickly. However, it comes back to you, that I feel at a point, and it might make you question yourself that, like, were you right? Like, you might have left the situation, you might have said this thing, you might have decided on this thing, but what if it wasn't the best choice to do. I believe that kind of like a self-doubt energy, but this is just purely because I'm getting the energy that your past experiences. Like there's some cycle that you're closing it up. It's all about your healing. It's all about the like a childhood trauma that I feel that you're already aware of, but right now it's just like kind of more enhanced in this reading. Um, for some reason, your guys would like me to tell you that if you have been thinking of adopting a pet or another one, that's a good idea. And with the last Robin here with the Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Cups in reverse, it's again talking about your stamina. Like, seriously, like, you have all the power to change the narrative of the life that you're living in. The fact is that you have been let down many times in life whenever it comes to emotional situations. Like you were lacking self-love a lot, that you had to defend yourself to the people that you even don't know why they're acting in this way, but you always come up from an amazing place of like full of love and pure love, and nothing else. Like if someone makes you bad, the or if someone treats you bad, that I feel that the things that you're gonna wish for them is never a bad thing, but you're gonna just most probably tell them that I wish they're gonna understand why they are hurt this much, and like where their reaction is coming from. I hope they're gonna awaken more to their true nature. I don't see that you guys are kind of a people who could ever say to someone that, oh, I wish the same thing will happen to you. That's not the energy I'm getting it from. You guys are gonna have such a big impact on the people that but mostly I'm getting the people that you actually don't know one to one, but that are going to be connected with you through social media, that I feel, and you're going to be reached all over the world. And I believe I'm just getting the vibe that they're going to be reading your books literally, like, or listening whatever you're putting it out there. But it's about the words again that is coming. But it might not have been a very smooth journey, and it is definitely requiring for you to like it's not mastering, but like mastering this like self love. By mastering, I mean is that we are always on the go of our healing journey, but being more and more aware every day and literally devoting yourself to it just because it makes you feel good and better each and every day. So you're basically unlocking a treasure within yourself with the Ace of Cups. Don't look at it that it's reversed. Like, it's a beautiful card to be in right now in here, because it shows me that you have amazing stamina and you can overcome with the Strength card. Like, we don't have the strength, but I'm getting this vibe from you that you can overcome anything that's thrown in your way, and that's what you have been doing already. So your guides would like to definitely acknowledge everything you've been gone through, and they want to tell you that that was planned, and you are literally going to be changing the course of your life very, very soon. Things might get a drastic turn. But let's see. Oh my god. Okay. I meant to get these cards, archetype cards. Oh my god, I can speak. But I pull the three cards at the bottom of the other deck. I'm gonna pull at the end of the reading, and I might be keeping them. I was seeing them when I'm shuffling. Energy healing, counseling, and speaker. This is what I'm talking about for you guys. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Definitely yoga, meditation, Reiki. I believe that you're already doing them. You're already familiar with them, that I don't need to tell you. Speaker, your life purpose involves your skills of oration. Yes, exactly, yes. People are going to listen to you. You're going to be revolutionary. Counseling. You heal with the kind words, wise advice, and empathetic ear. Definitely. Your energy speaks for itself for the people, but your words, they create like wonders. I'm I'm not the type of person who can cheer up anyone just to do so, especially this a pick a card reading in here. But literally, this is the vibe that I'm getting. And I'm just getting the vibe at the same time that you guys are being so harsh to yourselves, so critical. But your guys would like you to give yourselves a hug from time to time, especially when you feel like you need to cry or you're going through a hard time. It makes me want to cry right now. But let's see, what are your strengths? Oof, group number 3. We really need to hear positive things right now. What are your strengths? We got some empty cards because I haven't cleared the deck out. But that just gives me a feeling. I didn't clear them out on purpose, and I even didn't know if they come, then what would I even think about it. But it makes me think that you guys have something that you're gonna unlock that you don't even know about yourself, but that's gonna make you feel amazingly empowered. But it's coming. It is very, very coming. Ooh, we have 3 cards. Don Juan as saboteur and student. I want to start with the student. Humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. Definitely. Haven't I said that you guys are kind of like a sucker for knowledge, that you always want to learn something? Like, you cannot do with 9 to 5 jobs or anything. No, like, you had to be improving yourselves. You might have a 9 to 5 job, which is very regular, but you guys can't be happy at the job if there is no opportunity for you to improve yourself, literally. That's just beautiful to come in here. And the shadow attribute says that arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. I believe that in your early years, you might have been so much on the sidelines that you don't even trust your knowledge. You didn't even trust your passions. Maybe your passions were pushed to you from the filter that you shouldn't be passionate about that. It wasn't like how people said it to you, but it was like their reaction towards your passions, or what they were wanting to talk about more, but not what you were enjoying to talk about, or what they want you to do, and how they reject and basically disregard what you want to do. Now it's kind of like subconscious messages there. Let's see, Don Juan. Spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. Haven't I mentioned that you guys have this very attractive, beautiful physique, a physical features, but you were so self-conscious about it that you actually put yourself down, and you have to be super conscious to remind yourself that that's okay, that's beautiful, trying to convince yourself. But in overall, you're extremely seductive, you're extremely sexy, and people find you very attractive. And it's a combination of everything, literally. Your energy, your looks, how you talk, what you say, what you don't say, your boundary, everything included. Yeah, I don't even see the shadow attribute need in here. Using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. You might have been a victim of some manipulative people in relationship in your past. It might be family, friends, or lovers. And let's see, the saboteur. So the light attribute is highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it will bring to your life. Definitely, you're at the verge of basically changing your life 180. That I feel. Maybe not that drastic, but there's going to be something awakening within you that I feel very, very soon. That's going to make you amazingly happy, but it's going to require you to take a step out of your comfort zone. Definitely. You should be trying something new that you haven't tried before, and it's going to pay off so good. They just want me to take one more card from the Life Purpose Oracle deck. So what do we have? Oh my god, we have 3. So this came up in already sensitivity and very much aligning with everything. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. You know that. It is telling me that when something is bothering you, especially I'm hearing at your work, it is because not for you to shut it down, not for you to disregard it, or not for you to get by with it or find temporary solutions. It's for you to create big changes. And you are a natural empath. I feel you're an earth angel as well in here, so you have a lot bigger purpose. But you are working very good and incredibly with the crystals. And clear quartz might be also important for you to connect with your ancestors, I'm hearing, and spirit guides as well. Uh, what else? Why do we have too many cards? Oh my god, you're on the right path because they want to encourage you. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working, definitely. I saw beautiful flowers. Working with flowers open your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. You might want to surround your home with flowers, or you might be even dreaming about literally having a flower shop, or like interacting with people more and bringing some positivity into their life, only with your smile even. But flowers have beautiful effects on you, and I believe that essential oils as well, and also like plant medicine, is something you're very talented, but maybe you haven't even think about or tried it yet. But they are all the messages I got for you, group number 3. Like, I would literally love to hear from you down in the comments if it was resonating, because that adds like a very like a different but beautiful energy in like a beautiful way for me. So please let me know down in the comments. I appreciate it, or give it a thumbs up if you like the video. But I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your week and hope to see you next time. Until then, take care of yourselves and bye bye.